and welcome to yet another episode of Code Speaks Power Woman Edition. Now, this edition has been curated by me especially for the Indian women to answer all the questions that they have regarding personal and professional development. So if you also have a question, comment down in the comment box below and I'll be very happy to take it up in the next discussion. Okay, so today's question is by a lady who asks me, I'm very tired all the time. What do I do? This is a very, very important question that you've raised. Many women suffer with this challenge. Let's acknowledge that in today's day and age, energy is the biggest thing that we need to manage. More than time management, I would say it is energy management. We have 24 hours in the day. Many people that you see manage to get a lot in the day, in the same time. Many people struggle with accomplishing even minor goals in the same amount of time. You yourself would have noticed that there are some days when your productivity is super high and you're like, sab kaam ho jata hai. Whereas there are some days where even one task is like such a big task. And that is the difference between a day with high energy and a day with low energy. Now, coming to the topic of energy management, there are a lot of things to discuss about it. But if you're struggling with energy, I'd first like you to start here. Check whether you have any kind of illnesses or sicknesses. So get your basic tests done. Lack of energy, lethargy, tiredness may just be a symptom of a disease. So the first thing that we want to do as a duty towards our own body is we want to make sure that we don't have any other illness as the background of this energy problem. If you're sure that's not the case, if you've done your checks and you know that no, it's only mental, then let me proceed further. Before I move into mental energy and how we can manage it, first I need you to check. Are you by any chance using lack of energy, tiredness, thak gayo, nahi hota hai, kitna karu, all of that, in the same box. Are you using that as an excuse to avoid certain work that is uncomfortable? Are you choosing to be in that box? Do you want to get out of this problem or do you want to use it as a complaint to make yourself the victim? I really need you to ask this question to yourself honestly. And if your answer is no, I want to get out of it, I genuinely want to get out of it, and stuck over here, then I will proceed further. And if you know that maybe you can just step out of it, I'm using this as an excuse, that I don't, be that honest to yourself, right? If you know that, then make a commitment to yourself that you're not going to use this as an excuse, that you're not going to do this to yourself, and then step out of it. Alright, coming to tiredness, it is an indication of one thing, which is something called energy leak. Okay, so maybe at the back of your mind, you have some kind of worry, stress, anxiety that you're not addressing. It's not coming to the front of your mind. It's not in your conscious mind. In your conscious mind, you're working, you're doing everything. But in the back of your mind, you're ruminating over it. आप उसके बारे में चिंतित हो, worried हो, आप उसके बारे में सोच रहे हो. And that is why it's taking up that energy and it's leaking. It's like गाड़ी चला रहे हैं, पेट्रोल भरा हुआ है, but the tank has a leak. And so you are saying that otherwise my car would have driven 10 kilometers, is only able to drive 5 kilometers, or worse, just 2 kilometers. Depends on how big of a leak it is, right? How big of a worry it is. Maybe it's something very core, very important to you, like a relationship that is very close to your heart, something that you do not control. How do I manage this? Will this happen in the future? What will happen to my child? Anything like that, that takes up your energy, that takes up your mind space. Maybe it is something like that and you want to get real with yourself saying, yes, I do have an energy leak. Once you find out that you do have an energy leak, I would say address it. If the problem has been shoved under the carpet, then the leak is happening and you don't know. But address the problem head on. Do whatever you can. Leave the rest to the universe, the God, the goodwill, the blessing, and surrender. But address it head on. Only then will you be able to plug the energy leak and use all of your energies. So this is my suggestion to you. Try using it, see what your experience is. But you know what? I'd like to tell you that you're not alone. Many women, especially Indian women, we suffer from this problem. I used to personally suffer from this problem of tiredness, lack of energy. I wanted to do so much more, but I couldn't. And so especially for women, especially for Indian women, I've created a 5-day abundant energy challenge, which is a 5-day video challenge with different exercises to manage and create more energy. If you want an access to that 5-day abundant energy challenge, then write down in the comment box below me, and somebody from my team will reach out to you, and we will give you more details as to how you can enroll for it. But I really do hope that you go to this video challenge, you take up this as a challenge, you go through the video exercises, and you do what it takes to get yourself back up in the energy game and become a giver of energy. Have so much of abundant energy that you are then a giver, and that really takes your game up to a second level. So I really do hope that's the case for you, and I really do hope you take the action, and that is my challenge to you. Alright, so this is it for today's video. Your questions in the comment box and I'll be happy to take it up. Be sure to subscribe to this channel because I keep on posting this content which is relevant to the Indian woman, and I want to be able to reach out to more of you. I want more of you to be connected to me. Together we're going to form this community that's going to transform the game for Indian women. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and be in touch. Alright, this is it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next question.